Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to see if I can get some people to come in first before we just start. Give some people a little time to come on in. Right back. All right. Want to welcome everybody back to King's Corner. I'm King Mike, better known as Mr. Mike. And today, just don't want to hold y'all too long. Just want to just give some people that's been seeing how they can manifest their blessings, seeing how they can fulfill the desires of your heart. Just want to give you one or two tips. There's so many things that we can do. Ultimately, the source is our higher power in the universe, which we consider God. Of course, the low energy or the lowest energy in the universe is what we would consider the devil. Highest energy in the universe, when your energy is just extremely high, you're just like you floating, then you would be considered closer to God. If you had a very, very low energy where you're depressed, stressed out, emotional, distraught, things like that, and your energy is very, very low, you would be considered to be closer to the devil. So you always want your energy to be as high as you can possibly have it. And that takes work and it takes focus and dedication on keeping yourself together, keeping your energy good, keeping your spirits up, um, staying away from people with negative or low energy because it is contagious. Okay. So, um, yeah, not to hold y'all too long. One thing that I do, and I'm gonna just share this with y'all. Some people charge for this kind of game. It's preachers every Sunday pulling out their offering plates and taking the money to the bank and counting see how much they got today. We're not gonna take up a collection plate today. I mean, obviously, if you guys want to donate to our street ministries, um, the information is in the description, PayPal, or you can cash app us. But however, we're not here to charge people. We're here to share the gifts that we have so we can continue getting those gifts. All right. So just trying to put some good energy out there. But the one thing that I did want to share with you guys as far as um, teacher of truth, three blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the word of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Amen. Appreciate that, teacher of truth. Um, and we're definitely truth seekers, and that's what I do. I bring the truth of the word. I bring the truth to in my music. I bring the truth of the streets, the truth of life and what's going on. So a lot of people can't handle the truth. A lot of y'all probably won't be able to handle my channel. But hey, that's something you got to deal with for those that can, and for those with the ear to hear, then this is potentially for you. But yeah, so one of the ways that I've been able to manifest blessings, I guess we some people would call them, but basically I look at it as just the desires of my heart, the things that I want out of life, and how do I get these things without feeling like I have to have a job that's paying me $1 million an hour, you know, um, which that's not going to happen. So I rely on my higher source, my higher source, my higher power, and in return, um, I get results. So here's one way again that I want to just share with y'all. And hey, if it works for you, let me know. Hit me up, leave me a message, DM me, inbox me. Say, hey, King, man, that works. And if it works, continue following because I am a counselor of life and a street minister. So just sharing some things. But hey, here it is. So let me ask y'all something. What would be the most common answer that you could give when a person tells you thank you? Somebody, if you did something for someone and they said, hey, thank you, what would be your natural response? You're welcome, right? So what I learned was that the more I thank God, the more I thank him, the more he welcomes me into the blessings. And the more he welcomes me into the desires of my heart and the things that I'm trying to get out of life. Obviously, they have to be positive. I wouldn't think that if the desire of your heart is to go and rob some old lady, steal her purse, knock her across the head, I wouldn't. I just don't personally think that that's something that you can get with the higher power, God, and He's just going to give you the green light. That would probably be where your energy is low, very low, and you're not thinking clearly, and you're probably stressed because you need money or whatever the case. So your energy is lower to what we would consider the devil. So that would be the devil's work. So you got to make sure that when we're doing these things, that we stay on a high energy, a positive energy. But again, if I was to say, hey, thank you, you would say you're welcome. So that's what I do with the higher power. That's what I do with God. And what I do is um, I try to find as many things as possible that I can thank him for. Things that we take for granted, like the air that we're breathing, the air you breathing right now, we take that for granted. Okay? Because if we didn't, we would be thanking God all day just for the air we breathe. Lord, I thank you for this air that I'm breathing that you're supplying me with. Because if you cut my air supply off, then I'm out of here. But we take that for granted. And we just feel like we get up, take it for granted, and don't realize that this is just another gift from God that He's supplying us with. Because as soon as He cuts the air off, our air supply off, then we're no longer living. So that's one thing. And there's so many things you can thank him for. You can thank him for the new job. You can thank him for not having the job yet, but thank him for giving it to you in advance. We can thank him for things in advance. You can thank your higher power for the food that you eat, for the house that you live in, for the friends that you have. Um, Anything that you can think of. That's why we would hear the old people, the old folks used to say, they would say, if I had a million tongues, I couldn't thank God enough because they understood that through thanking him and being grateful and thanking him, and that's a way of recognizing him, okay, and recognizing your most high power in the universe, okay, recognizing something bigger than yourself. So you begin thanking him for all of these different things. I thank you for strength. I thank you for um, the car I drive. I thank you for having enough money to put gas in my car. I thank you for the sun that came out today. I thank you for nature. I thank you for whatever you can thank him for. Just thank him all day, as much as you possibly can. Okay, and what that will do is that will start putting your mind state more on God and more on making sure that you're being thankful and grateful to him for the things that you have, and it would take away all of the other things that you're doing that has no significance or no impact on your relationship with your higher power. So this is just one thing. It's so many things that can be done. But I want y'all to try that. I want y'all to try it and just thank God as much as you possibly can throughout the day. Just thank you, just almost to the point to where other people think you crazy because you just walking around thanking God for everything. I seen a butterfly. Lord, thank you for this butterfly I just seen. Um, you know, my friend needed some help. He needed $50. I had it. God, thank you for allowing me to have this $50 to give to my friend. Whatever that you can think of to thank him for, you do that and you do it all day, and you believe that he's going to welcome you. You don't want to be thanking God and then really it's fake. Okay? So don't you can't be fake with it. You got to believe it. You got to know that through me recognizing him and continually thanking him, he's going to welcome me into the blessings, into the desires of my heart. All right. So just wanted to share that with y'all. We got so much more from King's Corner that we're going to share with y'all. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm a versatile person. I'm not just one minded or just that so narrow minded or closed minded that I can't talk about a different variety of things. Okay, so we may be talking about our blessings and manifesting today. We might be talking about some street stuff tomorrow, but it all coincides with life and with our most high power, with our most lowest power, and so the good and the evils of life. All right, that's where I'm gonna eventually show y'all, teach y'all, counsel y'all on how to get your blessings. It's not impossible. It's not impossible to manifest the things that you want out of your life. Okay? You can get those things. All right? You just have to be under the mind state of let me be as grateful and as thankful as I possibly can be. Okay? And just watch things start changing for you. All right? So y'all let me know how that's working out for y'all. This is King Mike at King's Corner. Just wanted to share that with y'all today. Um, do that and start manifesting your blessings and the desires of your heart by spending the majority of your day just being thankful and thanking God, thanking your higher power, and watch the welcoming of the blessings come to you. All right. So I'll get back with y'all on another King's Corner. For now, y'all have a blessed day. Keep it righteous and 100.